everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am quite good. I guess I started up with yesterday's daily delivery. Look, I think Linkon Cure is going to pick K-State. I just lowered my percentage a little bit. Okay, I'll say what you want to hear. 95%. Does it make you feel better? I kind of feel the same way, but I think he's going to sign with K-State. Just a number. Calm down. But let's talk about recruiting some more in this daily delivery. But first, a reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up. Leave those comments. We're sponsored by Melreg Golf Clothing. The polo and the quarter zip are Melreg, and I love them both. Go check out the link down there in the story. Get you 10% off. The code Life of Fitz. State of Kansas is rolling for high school recruiting. You know, the knock on why K-State and KU have never been able to be successful at the same time is the state of Kansas doesn't provide enough talent to build one roster around, let alone two. And there's some truth to that. And I really do believe this. Wichita State dropping out of college football just made it easier for these schools to go ahead and get some of that talent. Kansas State's always done a good job keeping some of the best players at home and actually also getting some really good players to walk on. Well, the word's out on the state of Kansas, and we've always seen some of the really top players get rated. We've seen players go to Clemson. We've seen players go to Florida State. And, of course, Oklahoma comes in here quite a bit. But now it's getting a little bit more hectic. Out of the top 5 players this year in the state of Kansas, 2 are tight ends, and one of them's Linkon Cure. He's the second best, keep in mind. And he's probably going to pick K-State. Deshaun Brame, the other tight end, we're a little uncertain about where he's going, but it will be out of state. I think it could be Oregon. He might end up at Oregon if Cure turns down Oregon and pick K-State. The other guys, though, we got Andrew Babaloa, the top player in the state, who's got a healthy list of out-of-state schools. It'll be interesting to see what he picks. K-State was in on him for a long time, and then just mysteriously was kicked out of the final cut. And I don't know. It's recruiting so weird. But you got other top 5 commitments in the state now to Alabama and Penn State. Folks, that didn't happen in the past. But the word is out, as I mentioned. Kansas puts out really good players. Mostly they put out really good athletes. They're multi-sport guys who understand how to be athletes, how to switch from season to season, how to cross-train. And once they focus in on a sport, we've seen it over and over, they become really good at that sport. And everyone's beginning to figure it out. So here's a challenge for Kansas State. Can you keep getting that number of Kansas players to come in as the competition rises up? And Kansas is putting in a better effort in the state of Kansas. Is there enough players to feed the hungry? We'll find out. But I think K-State will continue to do okay because these coaches, like the coaches before them on Bill Snyder's staff, seem to be able to identify the guys who can flat out play. And you look at the roster and you see that to be true. K-State's going to start a Kansas quarterback, have 2 Kansas running backs, have 2 or 3 Kansas offensive linemen. You're going to have a Kansas linebackers, and the best corner on the team is also from Kansas. There's some great talent in this state, talent that will let you play at the very top levels of college football. K-State has been living off it. Everyone else is figuring it out. And now Kansas State, in so many ways, has to defend the fort.